Hello and welcome to the Shotgun Bluecast. This is episode 11. Today I'm joined by Jason James. I'm joined by these three.
Hi.
Yeah.
What have you been up to this week, Jage?
The game wise?
Yeah, go.
Nothing.
Or just life. I don't really care.
In life, I've
Maybe
been
themselves.
working mostly. And game wise, I've just been playing a wee bit of Ghost of Tsushima still, but I haven't really had much time to get into it properly. But it is good. Like, I give it a hard time. The longer I stay away from it, I start thinking of all the bad shit in it. And like, that's really stupid the way this happens and this happens. But then when I go to play it, I'm like, actually, nah, it's pretty good. So yeah, it is good. Like, I do really love it now. I'm
Nice.
up and down with it quite a lot.
This comes from the man who's addicted to DayZ.
Shut up! Daisy was class though. Daisy was
balls, man.
right. You were on Daisy for 3 days straight, probably. You
I
played
was
it for a
definitely
while.
was not. I
You-
was completely straight. I didn't live that
It
long.
felt like 3 days straight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked Daisy back in the day. It was good for a while, but then it's just a big fucking rigmarole for nothing. At the end, you just get shot after all your collecting stuff. Just get killed.
Excellent use of rigmarole there. I haven't heard that one sort of it. I might like it. Great one for a game.
Yeah, big rigmarole. And then, what else did I play? Just a couple of games of Worms with my enemies online. Got 4 enemies online. I hate them all. But I'll have to record some of them because there's a good bit of abuse gets said. It'll have to be for 18s and above because of the stuff that they say.
Yeah, 'cause the rest of our stuff is so PG rated.
Yeah,
It was the type of
it is.
Couple of sex scandals.
I know.
Maybe some sex news this week, Scotty. You know,
Oh,
sex
you
news stories.
know what? There is
Is there more sex scandals?
Of course.
more sex scandals. It's Rocksteady this week. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, sexy rock steady.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just
What about-
all those women.
What about you, Tunner? Have you been on anything bar Tekken?
What? Right, don't derail the Tekken train just yet because this was actually a big week for Tekken.
Great week for tagging.
Massive update, new season launched or whatever. Actually, maybe it wasn't a new season, maybe it was just an update. But I've spoken before about how the download characters that you pay for are kind of just pay to win. They have way stronger movesets and everything. So they completely like annihilated one of the most powerful ones. This guy called Fakaroom. I think I was telling you about him. He's banned from competition play in
Just say
Pakistan.
fuck the room.
Fakaroom?
Oh, fuck a
Whatever you
room.
want to pronounce that. Fakaroom, I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I probably am.
Did-
But
did
they've
you-
really like they've taken a lot of his movements and power away from him and stuff. So now he's like a lot more level playing field. And you go online and you can just bother him now. It's great. Other than that, I've been playing Hyperdot, which is a wee game
Oh,
where
yeah.
you're dot trying to survive in around space, and it's intense. Me and Hussein have been back and forth on that there. It's class.
Oh,
The week blaster. How about that?
Oh, this is a big week for me for gaming. I've really diversified
Big
my stock
reveal.
portfolio. Got the Tony Hawk demo.
Oh, nice.
I pre-ordered the game, so I got access to the warehouse demo, and I absolutely trounced this guy.
No, you didn't. I don't know what you're on about.
Oh man,
There's no evidence of that.
I was hitting combos that were
Ah,
higher
he
than
goes
his
to
full
me.
2-minute run.
He was like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty new at this well." And then 2 days later, he was like, "Yeah, no, I've been playing this every week for the past couple of months."
You're
I was like,
taking
"You fucking-"
great liberties with that story.
I came in straight.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what I mean? I came in unknown.
There was nothing fresh about his
This
performance.
guy is
It was
like,
pure balls.
Oh
like.
yeah, no. I've actually been playing it there, right regular. Possibly.
I've a mate at home who's got the Raspberry Pi with the emulator, so we play a bit of Tony Hawk from time to
Oh,
time.
sweet.
But it's not like this guy is pants. Like,
So,
It's not point of nailing me like
but yeah, 3 games this week. That's a big week for me. Like, I'm not usually much of a gamer, but I feel like yeah,
Tony Hawk's was good. There was the warehouse level. It was kind of
it's class.
even though I was rusty as balls, obviously, but
He was really
you do
sharp.
pick it up. You sort of remember all the moves quite seamlessly, you know? It's like going back, but it just looks really nice. So can't wait for that. That's out next month, I think, isn't it?
I think it's the 14th of September.
yeah, it is.
can you still make your own dude?
Well, I mean, we only have access to the demo, but I would presume in the full game you make your own dude and everything. Yeah.
Have you
Nice.
found the secret character in it? Apparently, there's a secret character.
No, I haven't.
In the demo?
Yeah, in the demo, it's some celebrity. Don't know who it is. Didn't get a chance to read it all.
It's going to be fucking Bam Margera again.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
It's always
Oh,
Bam
live,
Margera.
is he?
That's right. I forgot
Yeah.
he's in the Tony Hawk games. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's still there.
What about you, Hussein? You been up to any gaming or anything?
Not much, man. Just played Microdot, what's it called?
Hyperdot?
Hyperdot.
Hyperdot played not Microdot. That's completely different.
It's not your penis. It's
I'm not doing much gaming. I'm just tripping balls all week.
Yeah. I was off my meds there for a couple of days and I lost most of the week. But I was playing that game and then I played Tony Hawk's Warehouse and showed Emmett what gave him what fall on that in the trailer.
Oh yeah, that was a fucking.
He couldn't believe how great it was. And then
It was a triumph of the resilience of the human spirit to see that man get up every time he fell over. Like,
it was great. It was a fantastic performance. And then I was playing a bit of Tsushima.
How far are you, yes?
Where am I? I'm in Act 2 at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, Act 2 is pretty good, but it's like, I guess it's the same stuff, but there's just more of it. So, but I love it though. I can't get enough of it.
I think the co-op mode's coming out for that soon.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I got a big free.
Yeah.
It's got a free update coming out in September. So they're
Yep.
doing like a 4-player co-op, which is like a wave-based thing, but it's all set like fantasy.
Mhm.
So they basically did it and made it all fantasy. Or you can do 2-player co-op, but it's like story missions. But
Yeah,
apparently it's all free.
I
Which
think
is amazing.
2-player co-op and story missions would be great. On
Oh yeah, totally, man. Yes. I hope you can design your own samurai dude as well. Because
yeah,
I played Neo 2. I don't know if you played that, but you can make the character customization on that. It's amazing.
aye.
Go into loads of detail and making your dude, making him a Japanese dude. Or
You're not gonna-
Japanese. It could be
You're
anything
going to
you
try and
want.
make a Tom Cruise?
I'd love to make a Tom Cruise, a Last Samurai.
Shite.
It's what Ghost of Tsushima's missing. Isn't
Yeah,
it Tom
Tom
Cruise?
Cruise.
There's
Last Samurai.
entirely not enough white dudes in this.
Yeah. I was disappointed.
I hate the way the dude talks sometimes. He sounds okay sometimes when you listen to it in English, and other times it's like a full-blown English accent he's doing. And you're like, this guy
Yeah.
should fuck up. Yeah.
I'd love to play it in subtitles, but it's just too complicated when they're trying to talk to you in the battles and all.
I know. Why the fuck? They really didn't think some of that stuff through.
The Yakuza games, I know you're a big fan, JJ, but you can only play them in Japanese. You can't play them in English, which I kind of like.
But maybe
Yeah, that's cool.
maybe people are just like good at reading, unlike us, and can.
What? People are good at reading?
No, but
Sorry, what are you
sometimes,
saying?
but sometimes you're like having to like guide your horse through all these trees, and they're talking to you at the same time in Japanese,
so you're just
and
like-
it's down there, and you're like, what? So you're looking at subtitles while trying to do all this weaving around.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You know what it does do well? I don't know if you notice this, Jage, but the way if you're walking with somebody, how they manage to keep at the same speed.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of jank though as well, because like if you stop
I like
walking,
that, I think
they
it's-
just stop and then go into a full sprint, and all of a sudden they're in a full sprint, and you're like,
Yeah, it's
it's
fast.
a bit jank looking. There is something really old-fashioned about it, like kind of like the old Star Wars Episode 1 game, where it's just it doesn't matter what you're doing around somebody. Yeah, you like
Okay.
fuck around
Oh,
somebody, and then
yeah.
you talk to them, and then it's all like, oh yes, blah blah blah, as if they'd ever seen you doing all this fucking around shit.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to describe, but it is good as well. That it has
You do
that
get that
old
in Red Dead
fashioned feel.
sometimes though as well. Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
It is good having that old fashioned sort of feel to it as well. Sort of, I don't mind it too much.
Everyone likes an old fashioned.
Mhm.
But you get that in Red Dead as well. Because of the
Yeah, that's an
like,
old
you get a bit
fashioned.
of jank where you'd be like knocking boys out, and it's like, oh, hello there.
Oh yeah, oh it's brilliant in
Yeah,
Fallout.
I know.
Fallout's the best one for them.
Oh, but yeah.
Fallout and Skyrim, all the jank in those games are hilarious.
All the jank in those games are another level with.
Like I hope they don't fix them completely, because I'd hate one to come out working absolutely perfectly. It kind of spoils some of the crack that you
Yeah,
have.
I hate that. I hate
Yeah.
the game to be running well.
Yeah,
Terrible.
you like it's some of the best parts, like how funny it is whenever they're just some shite going on around you. Like sometimes you'd be talking to someone, or maybe it was even in Witcher. Have you ever been talking to someone in Witcher and then Roach the horse just walks in front of you and
Yes.
like really close? It's really close up on the screen, and all you see is like Roach.
How did you know Witcher? There's a big
Yeah.
horse in front of your face.
Yeah,
Yeah, Roach didn't give a fuck in that game.
Roach is a fucking Beth horse.
He is a wee
Nearly
bit.
killed.
He does give him a beast though, doesn't he, in The Witcher? The Witcher
Yeah.
himself gives him a beast in the
He
game.
deserves it. Yeah.
What about yourself, Neil? What have you been playing?
Been playing a lot of Fall Guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a great game. Yeah, highly recommend it. It's good.
Like my Twitter feed just asked me.
That's my
See you next week.
That's sort of in-depth analysis you come to Shotgun Blue for.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Can you win? Can you win it? Like, how do you win Fall Guys? How do you win Fall Guys? 'Cause loads of people-
So there's 60 people at the start, 60 online people, and you're these little jelly beans, and you go through different courses. So the first round, only 45 people qualified, and the next only 30 will qualified, and so on and so on until there's one winner.
Oh,
Yeah,
class.
it's great. Yeah, it's so good to play.
It is like Takashi's Castle.
Yeah, you lose so much time. I start playing at 9 p.m. and I'll blink playing it, and it'll be midnight, and it's just you lose so much time. So
But the games are real quick. You're not really waiting around too long.
No.
Either, and you're straight in, and then as soon as you die, you're just I'll jump into the game.
it's hard to
Well,
win.
What sort of obstacle courses are there? Like, what sort of challenges are you doing? Each one?
But it's just it's literally so the first one will be like a race. Did you ever watch Takeshi's Castle?
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Where they have to run through the doors and some of them would be
Yeah.
fake. It's basically stuff like that. There's
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's fast. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah,
It's great fun.
Yeah.
I just
And
don't
they do,
understand how you're a jelly bean.
Oh, you're just it's just like a wee man that's a jelly bean, and you just wear like a costume thing
I'll
over
look
it.
it up.
I love your hard facts there. Can you describe it? It's a wee man as a jelly bean.
'Cause, like, but you're talking to someone who's basically thinking, okay, a jelly bean. How the fuck does a jelly bean walk?
That is exactly what I'm thinking. Let me see.
He's got arms and legs there. You can dress him up and all.
I remember whenever I was in uni, you used to come in after a night out, and I can't remember what channel it was, but it was whatever. But at 3 in the morning, it would be 2 episodes of Takeshi's Castle,
Yes.
and then straight after it would be 2 episodes of Chris Angel Mind Freak. And you, if you hadn't passed out by the end of Mind Freak, man, you're a fairly heroic person. So
Yeah, it was always the thing. If you come
just
back, you wanted to
completely
wait up.
bombed out, and you're
Right, I'll
just,
stay up.
yeah, it
Takashi's Castle's on.
was brilliant.
Craig Charles and his subtle racism.
Yeah.
It's the Japanese. I seen the kids episode of Takashi's Castle, and that's gosh-struck.
I didn't realize it was a kid's episode.
Yeah, and the kids were all in bags for the first race.
And the parents is the one with the kids and the parents together.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
have to run up and find their kid in this duffel bag,
Yeah.
and then put them on their back, and then run this course.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, the Japanese, they know how to make good TV. We've learned anything from Shotgun Blue this week. You've learned
There's been a few things announced this week.
Segue.
Yeah, segue. No segue whatsoever.
Talking of Fall Guys.
Talking of Fall Guys, there's other games around.
As we move into the fall. I can do what you do, Scotty.
There's a good few things announced this week. One of them was Martha is Dead. I don't know if you've seen a trailer or anything to that before. It was announced I think it was first announced last year. So it was, but they've actually said that it's now coming to Xbox Series X and PC in 2021. It was originally due out, I think, this year, the end of the year. But a load of games now that are starting to all get delayed. Have you just watched it, Jage?
What?
No,
Fall Guys? I'm just
Fall
watching Fall Guys. Sorry.
I just saw your expression.
He's the king of watching videos during recording the podcast.
Yeah. It looks good.
What's Martha is Dead? What's the premise? What's it about?
I'll let you talk about Fall Guys first, Jage.
Oh no, it looks good. It looks really good. I thought for some reason, because there were so many people, I don't know why, I was thinking it was maybe a bird's eye view thing or something. But no, it's good. It looks really good.
Yeah,
I reckon
I
I'd have
think
a
it'd be
good
great
crack for that.
I still haven't played it.
It's funny.
On Steam, actually.
They're kind of like minions. Look kind of like minions.
I've got on PlayStation. We should
I
actually
read
put on PlayStation now, which will be blast.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
No, actually, they look exactly like minions. No, they don't. They don't really. As a matter of fact, this is a minions game. No, not really, but they do look good. Anyway, sorry.
So Martha is Dead. It's a game from LKA. It was announced last year, as I said. It's like a murder mystery horror game. They released a new trailer and gameplay during the week, and it's set in the Italian countryside at the end of World War II. So
Sorry, we interrupted your breakfast, JJ. Sorry, realize.
Wait a
Like,
bit.
recording the podcast is your I'm going to get my stuff done for the day.
Chill out.
I'm sitting here getting dressed while talking to us, giving myself a sponge bath from the waist down.
What's on the menu at Casa de JJ today? Hey?
What? What's the menu? What? Weetabix here, but it's just a smidge of sugar, and I've got
Man,
some.
you've been on that thing for like fucking 20 minutes. That's got to be some soggy ass Weetabix by now.
Yeah, it's probably disgusting.
Yeah, like I always make them soggy.
Today, JJ?
Obviously, I've got-
Got your back strong on. The white beat is on.
And then I had my chocolate bar. You'll make fun of this here, wife beater, but what do you see when this is on YouTube? All the comments. Look at that guy's fucking cleavage. All the ladies. Look at them. Look at them juicy titties. Titties for days. That guy. Most suckable set of titties I've seen on this podcast. Speaking of suckable titties, you know that show I was texting you about Hoops on Netflix?
Oh yeah.
There's a really funny part whenever he's like, he keeps getting his third cousin's name wrong at this wedding. He's like, my cousin Tommy was, and then his dad's like, it's Tony. You should know that. He was your first kiss, for Christ's sake. and he goes, it was a French kiss, and also he was the first set of titties I ever sucked. It's great. Like I love it. Like it's really funny. But sorry, death something, murder or something. What was it?
Yeah.
Murder She Wrote. What is it? Murder She Wrote.
Murder She Wrote the game.
The game. Yeah.
It was
Italian
Martha's
countryside.
Dead, and it was it's a woman that was drowned, and it's her twin sisters left to find out what happened as the war draws gradually closer to her. So it's a first-person game, and the trailer and the gameplay actually look decent. For it.
Who makes it?
LKA. Yeah, LKA.
What else do they make?
I can't remember. They did another game which was sort of like mixed in with like real life and games. So they did as well. So I think that's their sort of thing.
What is? Who do you play as? Do you play as Martha? Surely not.
Martha's dead. It's a twin sister.
Oh yes.
The whole thing is that you're just as Martha in a puddle the entire time.
She dies in a puddle?
Yeah, that's what Suckett said.
In a puddle, not a lake?
No, it's just it's like a puddle thing. Well, not a lake, but like it's water.
A pond?
I don't know.
There's no in between.
A body of water she dies in?
Yeah.
Awful. Oh, it looks good. Here, if anybody's heard of that game, I don't know what it's called.
Oh yeah, no, we're all right.
You play as a taxi driver.
Taxi driver? Is it taxi driver?
Taxi driver of the game? No, let's see what it is here. Someone was telling me about it.
Crazy Taxi?
Oh, is it like
Night Call.
Night Call.
Night Call.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Free on Game Pass.
Sort of game, but it's like you're a taxi driver. Is it that one?
You're a taxi driver and you pick people up, but you're trying to figure out who the serial killer is. So you have to keep working, but you're trying to figure out who the serial killer is. That's all I know about it.
Figure out.
Figure out. Figure out. Figure out who that is. No, this isn't 2005. Those slurs won't go around here.
Night Call. It's good. Every time you play it, it changes.
It looks really good. Yeah, it looks like a real black and white noir sort of thing.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
What the fuck? Something come up over his... I can't see his motherfuckers. Oh, there you are.
Our internet's so pish here.
What do you use?
My laptop's just pish.
In case you want to know that, anybody watching this, in case you're interested, or is that not correct?
Caroline's interested in that.
Yeah. Big shout out to Caroline.
Make sure it's Caroline.
Caroline, her number one fan.
Number one fan, only fan.
What do you think of the cleavage, Caroline? Oh, Nightcall looks good.
Another game that got announced was Black Myth Wukong.
Yes, this looks amazing.
It does. It really looks good.
It looks pretty good, yeah.
Action RPG. They released a gameplay trailer that shows you starting off like as a bug. I don't know what type of bug. It flies anyway. And you're flying through the air, and then you just turn into it's like a monkey man, isn't it?
It's the Monkey King.
Monkey
so
King?
I think it's based on the old Chinese myth of
Monkey guy.
Like that TV series, Monkey.
Okay, stick grow big. That one.
Yeah.
What's he saying? Dick's real big. What is that?
Basically, yeah. He has like a bow staff, but then he can make the bow staff grow really big or really small. So that's how he makes it grow big or small. He goes, grow big, stick grow small.
He sounds Mexican.
Oh, stick.
That's what it sounded like. It was like really badly dubbed. It's from like the 70s. It had a rock in there. If you want to check it out, just check it out. If you want to.
So that's like 4 TV show recommendations and no game recommendations so far in this rough figure start.
Nightcall, and Murder She Wrote.
Oh yeah. I'll be down for Murder She Wrote in the Xbox mode.
Yeah. Or what's it called? Martha's Dead.
Yeah, Martha's Dead.
Murder She Wrote 2. Martha's Dead.
Is it Wu-Tang it's called?
Wu-Tang Clan.
The Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah, that game is like apparently it's a big indie developer as well. It's like a Chinese indie developer, I think. So,
yeah, I don't know what it is.
some of the stuff in it looks amazing. There's a bit where did you see the bit when he's fighting the big dog and the way it jumps on the roof?
Yeah.
And all the tiles. It's
Yeah. Roof. I was saying like the environment in it looks absolutely class.
It looks fantastic. Yeah, I think it's based on an old anime that came out like before Dragon Ball Z as well.
Oh really? Right.
Yeah, apparently it's pretty good. But yeah, it looks fast. I can't wait to play this.
Called Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah. Looks cool. Check it out. Peeps.
You could have like a sort of like a city building game where you'd have to go in after a game like that has taken place and restore the city. Like, the tiles are all off this roof, man. What the fuck happened here? You've got like a budget and everything. Like, that'd be a sweet game.
You got 50 quid to fix the tiles.
Yeah. Oh, there's fucking samurai and wolves coming in wrecking the city. Like, they don't care a jot about the infrastructure of this place. Fuckers. That's the game I want to be playing.
Get on that, Microsoft. You have the money.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got one sale in the bag, Microsoft. Let's make it happen.
Yeah,
You
like,
know that, listening.
as if you're the guy that owns the buildings, or you're just a worker fixing them.
I just a worker fixing them.
Yeah.
It'd be good if you were like a landlord and you had to hire different people, and then
So you go. There's the third game in the trilogy.
landlord,
After the buildings have been built.
Yeah.
landlord 2, Martha's Dead.
As we were talking about earlier, Kieran, saying you were asking about any sex scandals this week. Yes, there is.
Yes. Thank God. I'm so excited. This is what I tune in for every week.
So Rocksteady, there's been leaks of a toxic environment that theirs. So reports came out about Rocksteady not doing anything after their employees had reported several sexual harassment incidents within the company. The Guardian had already reported about a letter signed by over half of Rocksteady's female employees, and back then half of their employees was 10. And that was back in 2018.
Look at my 10 years old. That was really.
Jesus. That's a whole other thing. Claimed, among other things, of sexual harassment experience in the workplace.
From who? They need to get names. They need to get hard figures out there.
Facts, a bit too vague. I want to know what they were grabbing, when they were grabbing.
How often, how hard, and...
So what's going to happen to Rocksteady then? Not going to be...
fuck knows. they'll probably end up blaming one person and giving them a slap in the wrist like the rest of the companies have.
Nice, good idea. It's a good tactic. It works for everybody else.
Yeah, disappears within a month apparently.
They disappear. Oh, right, sorry, the scandal disappears.
They disappear to another company that's still owned by that company at the same position.
Oh, the ass grabbers who go to the same work in the same company, and then they can just be grabbing each other's asses and
Yep. How's it going?
without fear of reprisal.
everyone enjoying it. Like, oh, love that.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Tony.
You want a piece of this? Yeah. Be like, those speed dating things, those like nothing to do with games. So you bring out a speed dating game, but no speed dating things where they'll sit and you have like a 5-minute date at the table and then they move around. I've never done it, but I've seen it on TV. It's a thing. And but imagine all of them are just horny people. Imagine everyone was just as horny as the average man. They'd all just sitting there for 5 minutes, go, "Hey, you want a buck? Like, yeah, you want a buck?"
Just I think what you're describing is an orgy.
Yeah, it would just turn into a big orgy. Get all those dudes together.
The password is orgy.
You're probably wondering what that has to do with anything.
You're not going to help
That's
us
it. That's it. That's the end of sentence. You're probably wondering.
I was going down my list of news to see if I could segue into anything there. There's nothing.
Orgy.
Oh, you could have gone
What about
Rocksteady to Batman now? Is that a big DC reveal?
What about this game, Fall Guys?
Oh, there is going
I
to
hear
be.
it's like a big orgy. 100 people.
Yeah, I think there's a DC event happening today, and Batman might be announced.
Yeah, that was one of those stories are Rocksteady because they're expecting backlash, at this event because they're trying to unveil some shit. It's the Suicide Squad game. That's what they're there for.
Oh.
But there's a new Batman coming out as well. Batman Year One, I think.
Yeah, but they haven't really announced anything to do with it. And there's rumors that it's going to be like a shitty fucking mobile game.
Oh.
Also, that last Batman game annoyed me too much. They can suck my balls.
I still liked it. It was just
I didn't.
There was too many. I really hated the Riddler missions.
And the Batmobile, meh.
Too much Batmobile.
Apart from the Batmobile,
Too much
it was good.
Batmobile.
I really liked it, but just the Batmobile was
Yeah, just sucked the
really
life out of
annoying.
it, but everything else was great, I thought.
I like Professor Pig. You do that.
Yeah, he was really good.
Oh, Professor Pig. This week we're going to learn about sausages.
Oh, no, it's really creepy, man.
Really creepy.
Yeah, he was creepy as well, that guy.
Yeah.
He was the dude with the steering wheel.
Yeah, the opera. Yeah, the opera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a while to figure out even how to fight him because he was just blocking forever.
Is there
Has actually recently played half of Arkham VR.
Oh, yeah.
It's really
any good?
Yeah, it was good, but then I got it's a lot of detective work. There's not as much Batman work.
Can you-
You're just filling in paperwork.
Yeah. It's like Batman admin.
But it's Batman.
Talking about VR, here's your one.
Hey!
The Oculus VR will need Facebook, so the device will soon require a Facebook. Yeah, it'll soon require a
someone
Facebook account to use.
You can add it as a friend, Facebook.
Yeah.
See what the Oculus has to say.
So from October, new users will have to have Facebook logins to access Oculus. Current users will have to switch over by January 1st, 2023.
Well, it involves why?
I don't know.
What the fuck has
Facebook,
got to do with the Oculus?
they've probably bought.
Surely, like, if people don't have Facebook and they bought an Oculus and then the Oculus is going to be useless without it, they can get the money back. No. If they don't want a Facebook.
No, it'll probably say on the box.
You know, just set up like a dummy Facebook account, like.
What if they already have one?
I just get friend requests from Tatiana from Poland.
Oh, she's
That's
my
the
friend.
real. Which
I was
means
going to say, where Tatiana's hanging by the laptop in her fresh over.
why would she at me?
Why doesn't Hussein like me?
Yeah.
Sorry, Tatiana. You've got one stock photograph and a picture of a dog. You got to kill it, not real. So if I had to set up a dummy Facebook account to play Oculus,
Yeah, basically.
an absolute bollocks, but
Mhm.
I don't really understand how the whole video game industry works on a gaming podcast, but I know that sounds like a whole shit.
It's just another way that Facebook are trying to get more information off people, and I don't want it.
I scanning my eyes and all. What's the people outraged? Is there an outrage? Have people been upset? Or?
Yeah. There has been. There's been a lot of outrage about it. People really don't want Facebook at all. Like, there's already outrage just about even them buying Mixer and operating it because people don't want that either.
Nobody uses Mixer anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it too much, guys.
If I'm sorry, but like, if Microsoft fucking fail at a streaming service, then what chance do
during a pandemic when everybody's at home,
exactly,
and they're all playing video games? I don't think Facebook is much of a difference. You might get your parents on Mixer there now. That'd be a bad thing. Your grandparents on Facebook on Mixer. Like Tetris. Maybe that's why the Xbox reveal had the Tetris. It all comes back around.
There we go.
Is there new Tetris?
Oh, what? You don't know?
Have you missed it?
So the graphics
Neil, give him an update.
I don't watch much apart from cartoons. Which reminds me, I've got a cartoon pause there.
What are you watching?
Hoops.
Right.
It's really
I
good.
started watching there's actually a new Netflix show called High Score. I don't know if anyone's seen it.
Oh yeah, I started to watch it there.
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes. It's pretty good.
First episode's about the guy that created E.T., the worst game.
Oh,
yeah. And Space Invaders as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, if you want to know about video games, feel free to watch that.
I don't want to. Yes.
If you want a bit more details about video games.
Okay, so I do have some space news trivia, but I'm sure it's a piece that you all know. But basically, the whole thing where the spaceships get faster as they get closer down to you is an accident because as you wipe out ships, the machine has to render less graphics to make the game work, so it runs smoother. So that was an accidental byproduct. That wasn't designed to be that way.
Oh, really? And then could they have fixed it later, but they decided to keep it in?
They were just like, this is actually a really cool element, like, So yeah, that wasn't by design. The ships were originally designed to be one slow, steady pace, but as the machine was able to handle it better, it added this really cool bug into the game that made it much more playable.
Oh, that's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting.
That's just a pretty face, this guy, eh? Facts.
Yeah. Here, do you want to know another fact also that was a mistake and stuff?
Yeah.
Speaking of like Ghost of Tsushima and stuff, like when you slice up and the blood's like and it's all over everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe you know this, and it's all because of the old Japanese movies, obviously, because when they cut them open, the blood just fucking sprays everywhere, which is like ridiculous. But it was on which film is it? It's like an Akira Kurosawa movie. I think it might have been Throne of Blood, and it was the first time they were doing it, and had this pump in the guy, to pump the blood out, but they had it pumped up so much. It was just supposed to be like a normal cut going through and just a normal amount of blood coming through, but they had it pumped up so much that once they released it, it just went like everywhere. And Akira Kurosawa was like, fuck, I really like that. And then that's what changed all Japanese movies into having that spray, because he kept it in from the mistake of the thing being over pumped.
Oh, that's amazing.
Class, yeah.
I wonder if that's Sanjiro. Have you ever seen Sanjiro? At the very end, he has a fight with a guy where they're about to draw swords.
It is Sanjiro. That's the one thing.
And then I'm just going to move this camera around a bit. Let's just get more symmetry on the blaze. On the
There we go,
But yeah, Sanjiro, the end fight. I wonder. Yeah, it must have been from that class. That's amazing.
Yeah, it is. The director Kurosawa refused to take another take. I'll send you the link to reading about it just so you have it there.
Who was forcing him? I want to know.
Who was what?
He was trying to force him.
What, to have another take?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone.
No,
I think just everyone was probably just in agreement that that's not what was supposed to have happened. So that Akira would just do it again because it was way too much. And he was like, "Nah, it was fucking sweet." That's why he talked. Do you ever see him being interviewed?
I feel like I have now.
I seen him in 1985 when he'd made Ran, and they're like, "Here, that there shot with all the arts class with the castle burning in the background, all those hundreds of extras coming out, really good. What do you think of it?" And he was like, "Yeah, it was fucking sweet." And that's what it says. I think it's his only actual English interview ever.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'll send you the link.
Send it Links in the description. So you're talking about video games there, Scotty? Or?
Yeah, we could probably go back into video games.
Well, that was kind of about Ghost of Tsushima, maybe.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, well,
Kurosawa mode.
Love it.
Because that's an influence on like all anime stuff as well. Because
Yeah, it probably is. It's probably all
Fast
game
way
plot
he
then.
just changed it all, yeah.
Yeah.
Because some pump, an overpacked pump.
No segue for that either. But
Talking of pumping.
talking of pumping, the Xbox Series X unveiled its new UI. So it did during the week. Although it basically looked very much like a slightly updated normal UI that's on the Xbox One. Yeah, but it seems slightly smoother. It's moved faster, and then Microsoft announced that it was faster. So it's about 50% faster when it loads up, which is good because every update that they have, it gets slower.
What's a UI?
It's your interface.
Oh.
The user interface that you see when you boot up a console.
Mm-hmm.
That there.
Oh.
343 went on the defense again this week.
Remember 343?
The guys make Halo.
Halo, yeah. There was an article published that said that the Halo TV show was the reason that there was such a poor Infinite demo that came out. So they've jumped into that to say, no, they're completely different teams that are working on them. Obviously they are. I don't know why that was even a thing. Because
what people thought because it was
one's a video game, one's a fucking TV show.
What? So what people were trying to say because of the Halo TV show, that's why the performance on the Halo reveal wasn't great?
Yeah.
Who does film the Halo games then?
Probably they're all shot live.
Yeah, it was us, and that's why it was so shit.
I worked on a Halo movie.
You did?
Nightfall.
Mm-hmm.
Did you work on that too?
Me? Are you pointing at?
Yeah.
Are you pointing at loads of people?
You-
Are you pointing at me? He's pointing at the general public.
Did you work on that? I thought you ran a Scotty, no? For
No.
a day or two.
No, that was before I worked.
Oh. What was good about it was you did get to see some of the spaceships, and I got to wear the proper Spartan helmet and shit.
And you got the assault rifle?
The big assault rifle, yeah, and the wee handguns, the wee pistols.
That was pretty cool.
That's what was good, but the movie looked shit, like the one we were working on. It was with Locke, the guy you played as in Guardians, is it? Or is it 5 or 4?
It was Guardians, wasn't it? It was Guardians. Wasn't it?
You know him? He's dead on. Big Mike.
Or,
He's in Luke Cage or whatever.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's dead on guy, but the movie was shite. There you go.
That was a waste.
Yeah.
They should have let what's called him? The guy made is it District 9 or District 13?
Oh, Blomkamp?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have looked amazing. In fact, see even going looking at the visual effects from Nightfall compared to that trailer that Blomkamp did. God, Blomkamp's trailer looked fucking great. So
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was class.
Mm-hmm.
He's just cool. Sorry.
Talking of films, Jurassic World DLC is coming to Minecraft. I know what you're thinking. The DLC, it's what we've been waiting for. There's no need to play Jurassic Park the game anymore. Minecraft has now got dinosaurs.
Can you die? Can they kill you?
I don't know.
Can you die in Minecraft?
Yeah, you can.
Minecraft, I know what it is, but how do you play it? You just build stuff.
Yeah, you just build stuff. There's various different games built into it.
Fucking wreck your head and destroy your stuff as well. What do you call them? They have a name.
Assholes.
The creepers. The creepers.
Griefers. Oh.
Creepers. Yeah.
So it's
Awful.
just online all the time, is it? And you build stuff, and then people come on.
No, you can. Well, you can do single player mode, or you can do private servers on it as well. So you can invite your friends on, and then you could do it's one of those you can build basically whatever you want to do, whatever you want on it. There's loads of battle royale games. There was battle royale games on Minecraft before there was PUBG and everything.
Wow.
They were having ones on that. People had it was actually quite good the way it worked. People had done timers and stuff with dynamite and all, and there was like different sections on the map that they'd done. So then there was these like sand block walls, and then when the timer ran out, the sand block walls came down, so you could build defenses and your weapons and your armor up over like say 10 minutes, and then you go into attack.
Yeah. I'd be afraid to play Minecraft because it might suck me in. Same as like I would be afraid of playing World of Warcraft because I think I could be nerdy enough to get sucked into it.
World of Warcraft like just takes up my life when I play it.
Yeah. Like even games that aren't online, like Skyrim and stuff, and Witcher 3 fucking sucked my life away.
Yeah.
Which I like. I don't really have much of a real life. I like to get sucked away.
Be sucked off.
Yeah, I like getting sucked off by the PS4 or Xbox. Speaking of golf, there's a new golf game. Is that new golf game right now, or as you said, it's out soon?
It was out yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I might get it. I don't know. I'll see.
I'm considering getting it.
Yeah, I think I will have to.
I might actually have a go tonight. Maybe.
I don't like the aim bar though. Even though all the classic ones just have the aim bar on it, but the one I've been playing, Golf Club, doesn't, and I like
you
it
can probably
that way.
turn it off though. Can you not?
Yeah. Huh?
General sort of aim thing, doesn't it? The one you
yeah, it just has a big circle of where it's roughly going to land if you hit it 100% right. But if you hit it too fast, it usually goes to the left. If you hit it too slow, it goes to the right. Yeah, it's good. It was really well done, the Golf Club, I thought. But yeah, maybe we'll get this new. Anyway,
the new UFC, JJ.
Don't know. Like that last one was hard as fuck, but apparently it got really good once you learned how to play it. But I was just terrible. So I never played it enough.
That's like all those ones.
This one as well.
Yeah, and 2, I was amazing at 2, like UFC 2, but 3 I was not good. But I probably will get it.
Was it not the same with like the UFC ones and the WWE ones as well? I was like gradually they just got more and more like fucking hard,
complicated.
Yeah,
you almost felt like you were in a fight after it. You're like, Jesus.
Exactly. So you sort of threw yourself completely into it. You'd figure out how to play it, but if you don't throw yourself into it completely and you're playing other shit, then you're just not really going to learn it.
I have Creed on VR, and that's really, really good fun, but it makes you do like a training montage before every fight where like Rocky's cheering you on, but it makes you do like 20 squats and then you'll do like head movement drills and stuff like that.
And you have to actually do them because you're in VR?
Yeah, it tracks your head movements, so you have to do like 20 squats and stuff.
No, I'd be suing them.
The only thing is, it's a really fun game, but the only thing is they haven't actually worked out how to make your character move. So whenever you start the fight, you have to do this here with your hands to get to the center of the ring, and then you can box like. But it's really funky, like really bad.
Can you imagine like Dolph Lundgren just coming towards you, going?
Because Drago, you do fight him, and it looks class. Like it's purposefully cartoony. Like certain games have got like the Uncanny Valley, where there's a certain point where when things get too real, they get just fucking creepy and they don't quite look right. The problem was, remember that the Polar Express that Tom Hanks animated film?
Yeah.
They landed on the wrong side of the Uncanny Valley, like, because you either go to make it look fake and artificial, but if you try and imitate real life and you don't quite get it right, it comes off as super creepy.
Yeah, like your eyes just notice the subtle differences of what a real person is like, and you're like, ugh, this guy's fucking creepy.
Brain, like it won't let you accept it, so that's why you find it so weird. So like, there's something in your brain that makes you disconnect from it.
Yeah, so the Creed game is purposefully on the intentionally cartoony side of the Uncanny Valley, so it's actually really fun and not off-putting at all, unlike the Polar Express.
Nice.
Yeah, that film's really weird.
But the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol was class, I thought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I didn't watch it.
I don't see it. Yeah.
It's done a bit more cartoony. It is. It's one of the best Christmas carols.
Yeah. Summertime recommendation for the boys, just.
Yeah.
Good Christmas films, like.
Yeah. Class.
Don't watch Polar Express.
Yeah.
During your summer holidays, watch Christmas Carol.
Yeah. Watch A Christmas Story. Did you ever see A Christmas Story?
Christmas Story is brilliant, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, man,
But the wee-
he gets the gun at Christmas.
He wants the BB gun.
That's such a weird plot for a film.
Yeah, it's basically what it's spelled. It's kind of a bad sort of, isn't it?
Yeah, he just wants the BB gun for Christmas.
Yeah. It's just, he wants the BB gun, and then he gets it at the end, and then he shoots his eye out.
Don't tell him the end.
They're
You
not
need
going
to
to
know
watch
whether
it.
it's gonna get it or not
They'll
get it.
forget. They'll forget by Christmas.
I don't know. Like the only two
When I was a
Christmas
kid,
films I
forget
watch
about
are Home Alone and Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, Jingle All the
And
Way.
Jingle All the Way's a good movie,
And Die Hard, man.
Oh,
Christmas
Die Hard.
Carol.
That's it, yeah.
Real men watch Die Hard.
Real men watch Christmas Carol starring Jim Carrey. Actually,
In August.
In August.
yeah, yeah, all year round.
Nintendo had an event this week. We should get back to games, shouldn't we?
Oh, wait a minute, yeah, maybe.
Nintendo had an event this week where they announced
Speaking of
a
Nintendo.
load of indie games.
Yes, lad.
The event showcased 14 Switch games. I didn't see it, but they were Hades,
Yes.
Hypnospace Outlaws one game, Spiritfarer, Garden Story, Subnautica, and Subnautica Below Zero, which have been out for fucking ages, haven't they?
I have Subnautica on the Rift. It's not great, man.
Oh, I really like. I have it. I had it on Steam like for a good while, and I had it on thingy as well. Like it's pretty good, but you have to sink in like so much time into it.
Yeah,
Well,
I wasn't up for that.
Yeah. Hades is classic. Do you know what Hades is, Dave? Do you know what it's about?
I saw a very brief trailer to it. It looked good. Out of all
Yeah.
these games, like it looks sort of the best.
Hades is made by the same guys who made some other games that I can't remember the name of. But the other games they made. Oh, they made Bastion. Do you ever play Bastion?
Oh yeah. Play Bastion.
Bastion's brilliant. Yeah, the same guys who made Bastion. Yeah, apparently it's been doing really well on Steam, which was in early access for a while, so it's good that it's finally getting released.
Yeah, cool. Also, there was we're talking about Takeshi's Castle. Nothing to do with Takeshi's Castle, but Takeshi and Hiboshi is a game sharing the name.
Oh, I wish it was Takeshi from Takeshi's Castle.
that'd be
Remember
amazing.
with the
I'd
sword?
play
Oh,
that. Yeah.
he was
It's just Takeshi Simulator, so it's just him. You're just him watching the stuff.
Pointing the sword at people, trying to launch attacks with little tanks that shoot water pistols.
Did any of us ever see anyone win Takeshi's Castle?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of one.
Nothing happens, just the credits went up.
Yeah,
No,
no,
they
that's
just
it. I
win
thought
and
they
that's
would
it.
win an award or anything.
Nah.
Deco.
Raji, an Emperor Epic, or Ancient Epic even. Bear and Breakfast, A Short Hike, Card Shark, Torchlight 3, Manifold Garden, Evergate, and Untitled Goose Game.
Big fan of that.
Cool. Right.
That's it. Yeah. That got announced as well. Yeah.
Why does co-op? Is there two geese?
Yeah.
Yes, lad. I love
Two
that
guy.
game. I thought it was brilliant.
The picture they used for it, there was like a guy like crouched on the floor, and one goose was like by his mouth, and the other goose was by his butt, and we were like, "What's gonna happen in this game?" Like, it just looks so like dodgy.
Well, I suppose like I don't know. Have any of you played Untitled Goose Game before?
Sorry?
Have any of you played that before? Untitled Goose Game. Yeah. So like where you had to distract people and next stuff and all. So with co-op, it's bound to be way easier.
I never even heard of it.
No.
No, mine was better.
Oh, was it?
fucking hell, yeah. Can I put this on my screen? What is about to happen?
What is that?
That's Untitled Goose Game.
Have you played Untitled Goose Game, JJ?
Oh man,
I've never heard of it.
It's really, really like you're a goose and you've got this kind of shopping list of 10 things you have to do that basically make you a dickhead. Like so,
Yeah, just got to
there's like a farmer or a gardener sort of trying to do his garden. You have to try and like steal his trowel and flood his crops and stuff. Like you're the whole game is just you being a pure prick to people.
What's it out on?
Like,
Is that an Xbox?
Absolutely everything.
it's on Game Pass, man.
Oh, nice.
Like you have to rob glasses from a wee boy, and then you have to trap him in a phone box and everything. Like it's just
You can complete like normal moves.
That actually sounds like a
in
game I'd
in
love.
one night, no problem. So
yeah, you can do the whole game in one night easy, man. It's really, really good fun.
like hard modes far like it's ridiculous. I started it and I was like, fuck, this is going to take too long.
Like there's a wee part. I'm not going to give away too much. But there's a wee part in it where like, there's a reverend having a cup of tea, and you have to like sort of squawk or whatever just at the right time to scare the shit out of him and break his good cutlery or his good cup.
Nice.
Crockery is probably the word that I was looking for.
Porcelain cutlery.
Yeah.
Speaking of priests, though, did you ever play the?
Whenever I was 12.
Did you ever play the on your? Do you have PS4 VR, Emmett?
No, I just have Oculus on
Oculus?
the PC.
Do you have VR, Neil?
Nah, man.
Oh, because there's the Exorcist VR game. I was wondering if it's any good. Because I love the Exorcist.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
played it.
yeah. Apparently it's supposed to be pretty good. But I've been meaning to download it, but just haven't had a chance.
I'm a big Jesse though, man. I get perturbed by horror games in VR, man. They freak me
Oh,
out.
Resident Evil 7, though.
Oh, Resident Evil 7
It was really good. Yeah.
It's probably one of the best VR games I've ever played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is the best one I ever played. Most of them.
Let's face it,
Aren't
though,
good.
Super Hot is still the best.
Super hot.
It's
Yeah.
class, yeah. It's
Hot.
really good. I did play that on PlayStation actually. Out in North Brewery.
What is Super Hot?
Like you're like in different scenarios where guys are attacking you.
Oh yeah, it's just like big white sort of like faceless dudes, like
Yeah.
shapes.
like red dudes, yeah.
Yeah,
So they'll be
shapes.
shooting at you, and it's only when you move that the bullets start moving like slowly, and then you can watch them like go past you and stuff.
Yeah,
And
it's
then you
cool.
knock the bullets out of the air, and you can like hit people and catch their guns, and then take out
Yeah.
a bunch of boys. You do feel like a beast.
Nice.
Apparently there's porn in VR as well.
Games,
There we go.
porn games.
Apparently, I don't know about this.
Remember Hussein, whenever we
I
got
don't know how that works. I just don't.
Yeah.
I can imagine how.
yeah, me too. Just get like
Emmett's very
Just make
silent
sure
here.
your doors are locked. You don't want anybody
I'm
coming
like,
in.
how do you explain that? You've got the big, and it's on
Yeah.
the TV screen. Like, there's no.
Then you get
it's
like
the wrong
a
tab, I swear.
you get like a sort of warm turkey. And you set it down. You're like,
A turkey.
what else could it be? That's what it. I don't know. I would imagine.
Chicken man, JJ.
I imagine that's what it
Over here, bud.
I imagine that's what it would feel like.
Like.
I haven't yet had intercourse, so I don't know exactly what it feels like, but I would imagine it's like sticking
You're just trying to
a
fit as many
turkey.
Christmas references into this episode. Man.
Yeah,
Fucking
people get watching fucking Jim Carrey.
Christmas story, fucking a turkey. There we go. It's all happening.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Walk around with the turkey and the VR on. Jim Carrey soundtrack playing. But do you remember his?
It's like bucking the turkey.
Do you remember Hussein?
The leftovers the next day.
Do you remember we got the land of my nephew's VR ages ago, and we were looking VR videos, or we were looking at 3D videos on YouTube, and there's that guy slapping. He's like a rapper, and he has these women dressed in like wee small shorts and skimpy things, and he's like slapping their asses. He's going, bam, bam, boom, bam. But you can like look round, you can like look right round the place, and he's doing it to the behind you as well. And you're like,
Remember we were like when you were doing it, you could hear the slapping. You're like, what?
yeah, you can hear it all different. Yeah, you can hear it. You didn't know where he was. He was going boom, bam, boom. You can find it on YouTube. It's not porn. It was just on YouTube.
Just it's fine. That's PC.
Back to games again. The last bit of news I have for this week, games wise, is Baldur's Gate 3 got early access launch date.
Yes, it did. I'm very excited about this. It did
So-
a big reveal as well.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it looks class.
I
so
know
Larry-
class.
Larian Studios announced the game will be launching into early access on September 30th, probably.
Hopefully, it was supposed to arrive in August.
I know, but there's
Probably.
nothing like a good solid probably at the end of a
Yeah,
day.
yeah. I love the. Did you watch any of the live feed of them talking about the game or anything there?
I did, yeah.
Did you see the dude? I love the guy who runs Larian, and he was wearing a full knight's armor, sitting on a throne. I was like, this guy. But Larian's in that like CD Projekt Red kind of field of being like super dead on to like their fans and like customers and stuff without like they don't charge a lot of like, DLC.
Although I think that they made a grave mistake, so they did, because I think they signed a contract without knowing what they were signing, because the game is getting released on PC and Stadia.
What's Stadia?
What's wrong with Stadia? What you trying to say? Stadia.
Stadia is the Google console, the streaming service.
It's probably one of the most popular. It's definitely in the top 4 consoles of the year.
Is it? Is it though?
Well, considering there's only 4 consoles.
I'm pretty sure there's another one kicking about somewhere.
Like the Atari one. Did you hear about the Atari console?
That one you made yourself, Scotty, in your house.
Aye, that one's way better.
That's way better.
Retro Pie is way better.
Retro Pie. Sounds like an old porno for old MILFs.
It would still be better than
Retro Pie. Disgusting.
Turkeys, on the other hand, it's fair game, but older women, no way.
Yeah, I
know. Do you have any idea what's coming out this week? Because I forgot to look.
No, but I know what did come out this week, though. It's already out. Is the new Samurai Jack game.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it last week when I was talking about it.
Yeah. And for a budget price, I was thinking about buying it. It's only 30 quid.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is there blood in it?
It looks very like old school, like PS2 sort of game.
Mm-hmm.
Is there blood?
Not sure. I think it's like a lot of usual stuff from Samurai Jack. It won't be bloody, like.
Well, the last season was bloody.
Last season was very bloody. Last season was amazing.
Yeah, it was. I loved it. Oh, it looks shite. That game looks shit.
Apart the reviews, said it's alright, though.
It looks real empty and shit.
I think it'll be good.
But then I suppose the cartoon's pretty empty.
Yeah. Oh, you have. There's loads of stuff coming out this week. Didn't realize there was so much stuff.
I think Crash Bandicoot.
What are you watching, JJ?
What is it?
I've just ordered my turkey from Tesco, so I'm just seeing what else. My VR's ready. No, I'm watching
VR Tesco shopping experience, the game that everyone wants.
I'm watching Samurai Jack.
This week as well.
What?
Nice. Mortal Shell came up this week as well.
It did, yeah.
No idea what it is.
It's like a kind of a indie Dark Souls. Dark Souls like an indie Dark Souls, but apparently that's been getting some good press. Sorry, Scotty, you said.
I'll just go through because there's a ridiculous amount of games out this week. You have Kandagawa Jet Girls coming out the PS4 on the 25th. Also, straight in. You have Madden 21 coming out on the PS4 and Xbox. You have a new skin pack for Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. You have No Straight Roads. I have no idea what that is. Coming out PS4. I thought that was the train simulator was for Donegal. No.
Oh, that's salt on the wound there, boy. That's still one of the weird wee perks I have. Like, I think I was like 19 before I was on a train for the first time in my life or something. Like, it was really like it was like going to Coleraine or something. Like, it was really way on. Like,
the first train I went on was to Coleraine as well.
There you go.
First train I went on was to Belfast from Bangor.
Bangor.
Yeah.
As the Bangorians say, Bangor.
Bangor, with my brother.
For another brother.
And his niece. Oh no, and my niece. His daughter.
No Straight Roads coming out for the PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Vader Immortal, a Star Wars game we talked about before. The Star Wars, the VR one. It's coming out this week as well on the 25th.
I'd check that out.
Yeah.
Is that only for the PS4 though? Is it? Or is it
it's just for PS VR. Yeah, it's just for the VR.
Oh.
Best Friend Forever on the PC and Switch.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were just talking about us in general. Thanks, got it.
These are out on the 27th. You got that Control DLC that we were talking about a few weeks back. It's out this week. You got Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition coming out in the PS4 and Switch.
Oh.
Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 4 starts this week, also on the 27th. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Surgeon Simulator 2. Surgeon Simulator 1 was amazing. You ever play it?
No.
No? Oh, it was great crack.
What does it involve? Surgeries?
Surgeries? It's all VR. Well, you can play it normally too, but it's shite normally. But if you play it in VR, it's amazing. So you're probably surgeries and stuff. But the best level by far was the one you're in space. So like all the shit, like see as soon as you're taking out the bits, it does go. Ooh, you're like, oh shit, where did that go? You're like trying to get it back. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like,
so as simulators go, they're not going overly realistic with it then.
what do you mean? That was also a bonus level you had to unlock, but the rest of them are all it's not realistic at all.
Is there like underwater surgery as well? Or?
Nah, well maybe in the second one, who knows?
That'd be sweet, like.
Tell Me Why Chapter 1 is coming out in the PS. No, sorry, it's not. It's coming out in the PC and
It's
Xbox
probably
One.
a good time to release it, Sky. That's probably why they're bringing it out.
Yeah. Tour de France, the second sport game. It's coming out.
it is.
So you can pretend to be your man and take all the drugs and win all the races.
Get your balls cut off.
Yep, basically.
I wonder if it's going to be as good as Milk Race on the Commodore 64. We called that for you there.
Oh yeah.
Remember
Remember Paperboy? Fuck, Paperboy was class.
Isn't?
Yeah,
you can get it. It's on the Xbox.
Now we're all talking. Now everyone's getting excited.
It's on the Xbox. You should play it.
They don't make them like that anymore. They're so good. Yeah.
Game Pass, is it?
Yeah, no, not in Game Pass, but it like costs £1 or something out there. You know, it's really cheap. All those old games.
Did you ever play the old Beavis and Butthead game?
Yeah.
Yeah, years ago.
Yeah, like Mega Drive days.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Marble Madness?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
You play Marble Madness?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, what's that?
Yeah, PS1.
Yeah.
Hey, we should in the podcast. We should always just have a wee segment where we talk about the old retro games because it's the best crack. to talk about.
I think that section is referred to as Shotgun Blue Podcast.
Yeah, just basically that's all it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Marble Madness. I remember that. That was deadly.
Yeah, it was tough balls.
Also, you got coming out is Captain Tsubasa, Rise of New Champions. Don't know what the fuck that is. It's out the PC, PS4, and Switch. You got Double Kick Heroes coming out in the Xbox One, and you got Jump Force Deluxe Edition coming out in the Switch.
Oh, the bosses, yeah.
That was awful, yeah. Did you guys play that?
Jump Force? Have you suddenly played that? I played it very briefly.
Yeah, it was awful, man. Yeah.
It was such a slow starter. I was like, no.
Well, it was broken anyway. Like, it was terrible. Like when the who's the villain in the campaign? I forgot. But like as he like started just to fly away, you know Poochie, my home planet needs me. It was awful. Man. Terrible.
Oh yeah, Marble Madness is class.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not cut out that, Jason?
No, I was looking to make
He's
sure.
got like a 5-minute delay.
I was making sure it definitely.
Windows 98.
Making sure I definitely played it. I was looking through good computers. Yeah, it's like Scream where it's like the minute delay. What was it? Yeah.
The other one. More coming out is Nexomon Extinction. Is that like a Pokemon thing? I don't know. Coming out PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, covering all bases. Project Cars 3 for the PS4, PC, and Xbox One. Wasteland 3 for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC again. And Windbound for the PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
I can't wait for Wasteland 3. Just point out that. It looks very good.
It does,
Free on
yeah.
Xbox Game Pass. On
It is. No, it really does look good.
Yeah, it's like a CRPG sort of thing. But it's the same dudes you kind of made Fallout or something. Or one of the guys who made the original Fallout, I think.
I think it's someone for the original.
The
Yeah,
guy that
involved in it.
the guy that made Fallout 3 and Skyrim died, didn't he? About like 5 years ago or something, or
Oh,
more.
did he?
Yeah, the designer, the head creator,
Oh, fuck.
which is pretty
Yeah.
sad because they were fucking smashing games.
Yeah, explains why they've gone downhill since then.
Yeah. Well,
Obviously.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah,
they're
all
still-
they've done
still
is just keep bringing out
releasing
Skyrim.
Yeah.
yeah.
They've nothing else to fucking talk about.
Yeah,
we
Fallout.
should-
Sure. All creativity's gone.
Yeah.
They just keep on. Well, it's either release another Skyrim or do another fucking update for Fallout
Fallout.
76 or another update for what do you call it? Elder Scrolls Online. Instead of us releasing a new Elder Scrolls, what the fuck?
I know, just bring one out already and let Josie get his life sucked away for a few months. That release me from this fucking living nightmare prison.
Talking about getting your...
We're all 40.
Yeah, I know.
Talking about getting your life sucked away, when do you have to go?
I have to go, yeah. I should have went an hour ago, probably. Not even washed or dressed yet. Sitting here in my fucking cleavage for the ladies.
Scotty, riddle me this. Before we started, you said you had something that was you had a tasty morsel for me. You were like some big
I already passed it.
You.
It was VR.
All right, yeah, that was fast.
Yeah, he built it up by telling you about it.
Yeah.
You would have been more horrified if you hadn't been warned that there was something coming.
What VR was it again? What were we on about?
The Oculus and Facebook.
Oculus.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
What does that mean you have to get... Oh, you're already on.
Well, I have Facebook, like, you know.
Aye, but you don't log into it.
There's water, just even the corner. I must drink water. Give details for government. Yes, Mr. Zuckerberg. Yes.
What's your style? What's your
style?
What is that from? Where the dude says that, really?
I remember looking into it. I think it was just like they just made a generic sort of Japanese style character for him.
Yeah, but there is a movie where a dude does say it. It almost sounds exactly like that, and I forget what it was. Right. My friend sent it to me once. It was like, "What's your style?" Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. There we go.
Nah, I'm still trying to look it up and can't find it.
What's your style? I'll look it up right now. Wait 5 minutes. I'll go back to this in 5 minutes. What's your style? What's your style is what's my style personality.com. Question 1. How do you wear color?
What?
Pretty pastels. Does khaki count? Strong, contrasting, and bright shades?
What the fuck are you on?
That's what happens when you say, what's your style? What's your style, Mark Zuckerberg? No. Sorry, I failed you.
Well, that's it. That's all I've got for this week.
Mark Zuckerberg, what's your style?
Another fantastically smooth episode.
Yeah.
Why are you not on TV? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't think Jage is going to get the what's your style quote.
Find out next week to see how far JJ got.
Hold on. The art of fighting without fighting. What's that? Blah 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 blah. I'm also based on the speaking pattern of a character from an old kung fu flick featuring Bruce Lee. Blah 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 blah.
So is that where it's from?
So it says, but I think maybe Emmett was right in just saying it was a general one. Of it probably happens on a lot of them. Where they say, "What's your style?"
Right. Could be.
If you look up Lord on Wikipedia, it says born Randy Marsh. Because remember the South Park episode where he turns out to be Lord?
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah.
I think they've changed it now, but it did just to say born Randy Marsh and gives you his date of birth and stuff.
I have a mate, sorry, off tangent, but Wikipedia related, but he changed some footballer's Wikipedia page and said he was very enthusiastic about model trains or something, and the guy got asked in a post-match interview on Sky Sports about it. Oh,
amazing!
He was like, "Oh, great win today. I suppose you'll be like celebrating with the trains." And your mom was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Daddy's ever seen the episode of Trailer Park Boys when they go to the model train conference and Sebastian Bach, the singer from Skid Row, is there?
That's right, yeah.
And he's like, because Sebastian Bach's like, "Oh, rocker from heavy drinking and drugs back in the 90s and all. And he's standing there. It's like, you're not allowed to swear and all this because he's talking to all these nerds about model trains. He goes, I just fucking love model trains, man. Like on the speakers, all these people. Oh, it's so good. Sebastian Bach's hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah, he's fantastic, man.
Yeah, and
that's the whole one where they set up the wee model train to smuggle weed from America into Canada or Canada into America.
They do that after. First they meet him and then they do it a couple episodes later.
Right, yeah. That's great.
Yeah, it's class, and they're smoking weed out in the car park with Sebastian Bach, and he's like, "That's the best dope I've had in years, fucking years." It's good.
Well, with that, we'll end the episode. If you want to join us next week for more TV references, references.
I have to get to Dublin now anyway, actually, and it's raining and shit.
It mightn't be in Dublin. Who knows?
Huh?
It mightn't be in Dublin.
What mightn't be in Dublin?
Rain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got a big drive. I never even washed my car last week. Did you know that?
He lied. It was a big lie.
No, I wanted to. Planned on it.
The whole episode, you were going on about washing your car.
Not the whole episode, just the last sort of 10 minutes or so. 15 minutes.
Everybody's tuned in this week to find out any updates, but
well, here's the update. Actually, I'm going to wash my car because I have to drive to Dublin. I don't want to get it washed. So yeah, bye-bye.
See you next week.
See you. I better get washed.